traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1924th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Traders, good evening. YouTube fans, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This video, again, the 1924th video, coming at you on a Thursday evening. This is for trading on Friday, April 12th, 2019. Before we cover the topics on the board, you must know futures trading is extremely risky. Stock trading, ETF trading, any type of trading that involves real money, extremely risky. Please know the risks behind this game. Never trade without money you cannot afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose it, it doesn't belong on a trading account. And always put stops in, put them in first before you trade. So if you decide to freeze, the stop is your best friend and knocks you out of a bad trade. If you understand those rules, well then follow me with video 1924 and let's get rocking. Traders, we are putting up a red Omni for trading, Emini, S&P, Russell, and crude oil for trading on Friday. And I am here to say this. With the Emini, S&P, the Russell, and the Dow, the Omni all week long. Flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop all week. Omni was red, then it was green, then it was red, then it was green. Now it is red. The Omni has flip-flop all week long. This usually indicates we vacate the area. Basically, when the Omni flip-flops, when it's bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, when it starts to do that, within inside of a week, in a short time frame, it means that we've been hanging around one area for too long and we're about to vacate that area. That's what I'm seeing, and then Omni comes out with a red Omni. Now, I would have thought bullish, but hey, flip-flop means we vacate. The red Omni means we vacate to the downside. I am not here to argue. I'm here to report the Omni news. So that's how we're going to get into trading on Friday. So, again, the flip-flop all week long tells us that we're going to vacate the area. Then I've got another topic on the board, topic number 2. And topic number 2 is, how goes the stock market? How goes crude oil? That will be the adage that the world will scream out. You've been hearing it from me since it began last year. You're hearing it more now this year. You will hear it in the future, that at some point, not today and not every day, like it's already starting to slowly happen, but as we mark time into the future and we produce more and more crude, how goes the stock market? How goes crude oil? When the stock market goes down, crude will follow it. When the stock market goes up, crude will follow it. Not crude leading, stocks leading. That should be in most cases as we mark time into the future. I think what will happen on Friday is, how goes the stock market? How goes crude oil? I think they both will go down with the red Omni on Friday. And then, what is putting pressure on both? If you ask me, king dollar, still king, nice bull flag building above the 50 bar moving average in the dollar, putting weight on things like crude oil and gold and products of that nature. Grains, most of them running down today. In fact, I was watching 67 markets today and 63 of them were red when the dollar went green. That's how quickly everything reacts. When king dollar wiggles, everything else goes, the whole board goes nuts. But that's the way it works. King dollar, still king. I've got some nice charts I'd like to show you there. Traders, please continue to weigh in. What is the best time for me to film my YouTube live classes? I've had you weigh in the last couple of videos, and here is my question. Please help me out here, OMNIX. What time during the day is most suitable for you to sit down in a chair and concentrate on a live technical analysis class held on YouTube Live by me? During the day, Eastern time. So is it 8 in the morning? Is it 8 at night? Eastern time frame. What time fits best for you for me to film my YouTube lives? I'm taking a consensus. The last 2 videos, I've gotten a lot of answers. Please continue to comment on this video. Tell me in Eastern time what time is best for me to hold classes for you. And I will start doing my YouTube live classes next week based upon a consensus of all your answers. Remember, use Eastern Time. Tell me what hour is best during the day for you to tune in to my YouTube live classes. All right, traders, so I've got some great charts to cover these topics that are on the board. I'd like to show you them in just a moment. Please remember, I am offering 2-week subscription for free, absolutely free, to my Platinum Premium Trading Room, where I am live on microphone and camera, and I am issuing trade recommendations to you. The Omni recommendations, and the Omni, for you newcomers, Omni stands for the Oscars Market Navigational Indicator. That's the Omni. Omni has been guiding us. Oh my goodness, it's been guiding me since the 80s. It's been guiding this crowd since the first YouTube video I did in 2006. And thousands of you are still with me till this day. Thank you so much for being here. And you're here because this Omni of mine has been guiding us correctly year after year. And I know it will guide us again this year. If you'd like to share those recommendations, come into my live trading room. I will give you my recommendations for free. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. Jump into the live trading room. I will move you into my platinum room and start offering those recommendations to you. Absolutely no charge. My gift to you, 2 free weeks. Contact me, livewithoscar.com. Traders, with no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Omni action, traders alike. The next Omni camp is coming soon. It's slated for this spring. Omni camp is coming, and I am raising my prices. I'm here to tell you the price is going up, but I'm going to add a tremendous amount of value with this new pricing. When you leave Omni camp, you will leave with a brand new laptop, high quality laptop. It will be programmed with everything you need, my software, the Omni, everything that you would need so that you can go home and practice on the plane ride on the way home from Las Vegas. On top of that, if you come out to OmniCamp, I will offer you a 50% discount on my Omni recommendations for the entire year for the rest of your lives. You join the annual subscription, it is half price for the rest of your lives, and on top of that, to make things even sweeter, as I post courses in the future, as I post online courses, you will get a 30% discount on all of my new online courses for the rest of your lives. Fill out your OmniCamp application now, and I will see you in Las Vegas. Traders, the Dow Jones Industrial Average Daily Bar Chart. You know all about this chart. It's been in many videos in a row. The death cross smashes the market down. Right, we come back, we hang out above the 200 bar moving average, and then you get the golden cross. The opposite of the death cross takes place, and the market moves higher. Well, since then, it left this gap that we know exists, and this week, it has been all over the place. Up here, down here, then back up, then here, then here. And my Omni has been flip-flopping as rapidly as the market has. Now, we know we've got this gap right here, right? That hasn't gone away. Omni has turned red for Friday, so is the gap fill finally coming? You've got that to consider with the red Omni. Then we look at the Russell 2000, and I'll tell you right now, unless it gets a real big boost from something, we have been failing like crazy at this 200 bar moving average, as happened here, and down we started to go. So we are failing like crazy. The Omni just turned red. I have to take it. I've got no choice looking at that formation at the 200 and the red Omni. We will be selling rallies in our Russell 2000 for trading on Friday. And then we move along because we've got more charts. Look at the crude. Now the crude is getting a nice sell signal at the top of a fat rally where it just fell out of this pretty channel. And I like that. I like the fact that Omni turned red on basically the same day that we fell out of this channel. You can't beat that. There's your bar right there. So we fell out of the channel. The Omni turns red. I don't have a problem with it working its way maybe back down to here as it held 2 times in a row. So let's see. Remember, the new adage will become, how goes the stock market? How goes crude oil? It is an Oscarism. You have heard it here first. As we mark time, this will be a truism. Let's move along. Next chart, dollar index. Now this is what I think is keeping weight on crude at the moment for the next day or two, putting weight on gold and commodities. This dollar has been extremely resilient inside this very nice green channel. bounces off the 200 bar moving average anytime it gets near it. Now, in my opinion, we have built in this purple shape here formation a bull flag, and we held at the 50 bar moving average at the bottom of that bull flag, and we've got a green omni for Friday. So I think the dollar stays bullish, keeping weight on crude oil and things like gold and, you know, whatever your commodities are that you tend to trade priced in dollars. You will find if the dollar goes up, they get a bit heavy that day. Right now, because dollar is still king. When dollar flutters around enough one day and isn't worth as much and it doesn't have as much of a reaction on commodities, it'll be a different ball game. But for now, when you get a bullish dollar, you get scared commodities from what I'm noticing. Traders, meet me at livewithoscar.com in my live trading room. Allow me to give you my 2-week free trial of real-time trading recommendations, and I will see you there. Okay, traders, you've seen my chart. You've got my technical reasoning why. We've got the red arrow on the board. We've got a red omni, and from there, we know the flip-flopping indicates that we likely vacate the area very soon. How goes the stock market? How goes crude oil? And King Dollar makes this and that do what it's doing. So very interesting how they interconnect. Traders, you know, yesterday I came out with a video and said that we would trade gold and Nasdaq. Well, for trading on Thursday, wrong. Lost 10 points in gold. Nasdaq lost about 5. So Thursday didn't work out for us, but we will do better on Friday. Our dukes are up. We're ready to crack this market and get back in our corner like Jack Dempsey. You know what I mean? Jack Dempsey style. Boom, hit the market, back in the corner. But we've got that all planned for Friday. If you want to be part of that, make sure you come to livewithoscar.com and hang out with me, and we'll try to get you through that. It's not easy these days. These markets whip around, but I tend to stay calm, collect, very professional, and get us through these rough and tumble days. Join me, livewithoscar.com. I guess that's about it. The last thing I will mention, there are 2 seats left in my OmniCamp. Somebody should grab them while you can. Fill out your OmniCamp applications. OmniCamp is June 6th through 11. 2 seats are left open. I receive lots of applications. I pick through the applications. I call people and I choose who comes out. To be honest, I turned down a lot of my applications, so there are 2 open seats because I'm very choosy about who comes out here. So fill out your applications. Allow me to speak to you on the phone and see if I choose you for one of my last 2 seats. At OmniCamp, I will teach you how to trade the Omni, how to come up with a plan, how to trade that plan, how to behave when you're in trades. That's not easy, believe me. How to keep your emotions out of these things. And let me repeat, how to plan a trade, then trade that plan. And then one of the best things I'll teach you at OmniCamp is how to plan a trade and then trade that plan. And I'll tell you what, if you're really, really good, you show up on time, you do all your homework, and you pass the course, I will teach you how to plan a trade and then trade that plan. If that's what you need, because that is most paramount in this business, make sure you contact me, livewithoscar.com. Tell me you want to join me for my June OmniCamp, and I'll qualify you for a seat. All right, traders, I know how to plan a trade, and I certainly know how to trade the plan. It doesn't always work like on Thursday, but in most cases it does. Join me at livewithoscar.com, and remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help keep those emotions at bay, and believe me, I know that's not going to be easy. When these markets whip around and you're in a position, winning or losing, it is not easy to stay calm. But remember, we put our stops in, we had a trading plan, we're now trading that plan, and when all else fails, say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, thank you so much for liking these videos, sharing these videos, commenting, and most of all, thank you for subscribing. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.